Hello. I am here to talk to you about coming to college next year. What is your intended major?
I am going to major in pre-med.
You do realize you cannot major in pre-med at this college.
Oh. I guess I will major in biology then, because I will learn about medicine in those classes.
No. You will not. You will learn about how cells have evolved to be the way they are today, as well as how plants and animals interact in their environment. You will sit in lab and perform titrations and PCR experiments on a sunny Friday afternoon while your friends majoring in business are out laying in the sun waiting until they can go to happy hour. Because you are pre-med, you will work harder than you need to in lab, which will make your professors try to persuade you to go to graduate school in their area of expertise. You will tell them no, that you're pre-med, and they will hate you for the rest of your years in college.
All my professors will like me. I will always be the first one to class, sit in front, and ask questions about if the material will be on the test.
No. They will like you even less. Better yet, if you do all of those things, your classmates will not like you either.
I am going to take classes that will help me learn about ethical issues in today's healthcare system and how I can prevent them from happening.
No, you won't. All of those classes are going to interfere with every goddamn lab you have to take. And when you do have time your freshman year to take them, they will be filled by sociology students who need to get a science credit for their liberal arts education.
I am going to be the president of the pre-med club, volunteer at the hospital, do research with my favorite professor, play soccer, basketball, and softball, be the president of my sorority, be a resident advisor, get elected as the student president, work a part-time job being a waitress at McDonald's, be a tutor, be a lab teaching assistant, do lots of job shadowing, maintain a long-distance relationship with my high school boyfriend, and get a 4.0 all in my freshman year.
No, you won't. That's basically impossible. If you did all of that, you will want to cause damage to yourself and others. You would also have no friends. You also cannot be a waitress at McDonald's because they are a fast food restaurant. Like I said before, you will be inside a science building in lab every fucking day of your life doing fucking physics experiments that have nothing to do with being a doctor. Then you will have to go home and write an unnecessarily long report on that lab on how a circuit is set up correctly. The teaching assistant for the lab is probably going to be another pre-med student, and will do anything to screw you over by giving you a bad grade so they will have a better chance of getting into medical school than you do.
I don't think you understand how smart and talented I am. I am the valedictorian of my high school and have never failed at anything in my life. That's why I am going to do really well on the MCATs too.
It is not called the MCATs. You take one test. It is not plural. It is the MCAT.
I am planning on getting a 44 out of 45 on the test. Once I do that, I am going to go to Stanford on a full-ride scholarship because I am the smartest.
No. You will not get a fucking 34 on the test. No one does that well. The chances of you getting into Stanford are slim to effing none. Also, medical schools hardly ever give out full-ride scholarships, if ever. I do not think you understand how hard it is to get into medical school.
I am going to take classes that teach me how to diagnose a patient with their presenting symptoms, so when I go to medical school I will not have to work that hard.
No, you will not. They don't teach classes like that in undergraduate school. You will have classes where you memorize many plant phylogenies and characteristics. Then you will have to learn the fucking species name of those plants and the clades of that phylogeny, just so you can get a good grade on one fucking test. You will have to do the same thing but with animals. You will learn how to calculate allele frequencies and how to determine if a population of stupid bacteria have evolved into a new species. You will learn about how bacteria, plants, and fungus reproduce, but never about how humans reproduce. You'll sit in lab, looking at different shitty plant species, and learn how to identify them if you went outside. You will spend one fucking measly week on animal physiology, which is something that you could relate to medicine. You will never learn anything about humans. You will not learn one medical procedure, any drugs and what they treat, or what any symptoms mean. You will learn how to pipette, breed flies, plate bacteria, make buffers, and use Excel like a fucking pro. You will sit in organic chemistry lab on a nice sunny day and let your reaction mixture reflux for 2 effing hours. You will have multiple nervous breakdowns throughout your 4 years here.
Well, my father is a physician and he said I will be able to get into any school I want to.
Do you have any more questions you would like to ask me before I go jump off a bridge from listening to you?
Yes. What was the name of the class you took that allowed you to diagnose patients?
Goodbye.